with Chief Meteorologist Holden LaCroix.
Well, it was a cloudy start this morning and also relatively cool, but that is going to be a repeat heading into tomorrow morning, just thinning out a lot sooner. So like today, clouds didn't clear until around lunchtime. Tomorrow it should be a little bit sooner by around 10 o'clock in the morning, eventually turning sunny and mild, and then the heat is on. Temperatures likely surging back into the mid-90s heading into this weekend. No 90s right now. In fact, sitting in the mid-70s for most of the region. Even Roseburg saying just shy of 80 degrees this afternoon. In fact, we still haven't hit 80 across Douglas County. Certainly still feels like it. What's 2 degrees at that point, but 61 out toward the Oregon coast in both Florence and Coos Bay, 70 for you folks up toward Oak Ridge. Now, here's the big difference. Why we're seeing these temperature differences just across the Willamette Valley is the cloud cover from this morning is still hanging on for dear life up toward the Portland metro, whereas here across Eugene, you can see kind of partly, mostly sunny skies, and then down toward Roseburg, completely sunny. So that's why we're kind of seeing this gradual cooling trend as you make your way up I-5. So cloud cover offshore, you can see right behind this high pressure. That's going to move in once again overnight tonight. It's what we call the marine layer, but it's going to be pushing back tomorrow afternoon as high pressure inches closer and closer, eventually allowing those temperatures to soar into the weekend. Overnight tonight, back down to around 48 in Eugene, Corvallis, 50s toward the Oregon coast. Again, low clouds, fog, possibly starting to move in around 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Already starting to see signs of that on the Florence Skycam. Tomorrow, though, 60s toward the coast, upper 70s near 80 degrees, and we just keep that upward trend of these temperatures over the next several days. But man, if you want to head out toward the golf course, it's going to be a little bit breezy tomorrow afternoon. Perfect time to set that tee time, maybe in the morning. 48 degrees, mainly sunny skies. Again, just be cautious of that strong north wind heading into the evening hours. So as winds start to calm down, temperatures are going to start to soar. You can see we're back up into the 90s by Saturday. 93 is the peak of the heat on Sunday. And finally, some relief back down to around 75 heading into next Wednesday. So here's the pattern right now. Again, you saw the high pressure offshore. Jet streams hovering right over us, so that allows for kind of these mild conditions. But kind of tapping into the hour by hour into this weekend, high pressure moves inland. The heat cranks up. Once that passes, you can start to see this dip in the jet stream again. We should make a return to more mild temperatures, but that's not going to happen until next Wednesday. For the coast, 70s heading into this weekend, around 64 heading into Tuesday. Across the Roseburg area, 80s on Thursday, but then you're into the mid-90s Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Likely near record highs all 3 days. And across the Willamette Valley sitting right at 77 for your Thursday afternoon, but we make the climb to 93 on Sunday. Back to normal next week, 75 for next Wednesday. Stick around, more news coming up.